My name is Lachey. I am a blog writer for iHeartDilla.com. I'm from the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I started collecting records or vinyl a couple years ago in college. It's been off and on for the past couple of years, and I have collected, I'd say, almost maybe 1,000 records or so. I picked up a couple more here in the area, and also where I was born in North Carolina. I have records in North Carolina at my parents' home, and I have a few at my house, but my place is kind of small, so I kind of try to keep them as compact as possible. But it's like I said, I've been collecting off and on for a while. I go to thrift stores. I actually went on Craigslist and picked up about 200 or more records from a gentleman for $40, which was quite a steal. The artists that I love or would like to locate for vinyl, I need to find Sergio Mendes. I would love to find Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah Band. I'm a big Brazilian funk, Brazilian jazz fan. I love show tunes. I also love 70s music. Big fan of jazz. Love a lot of jazz as well. And I would like to find some Lena Horne. I actually know of someone who does have a Lena Horne record, which I would love to, definitely get from them. But they're being kind of stingy. But there are like so many other artists that would probably hurt my pockets if I did try to purchase. There's another band called Cortex, and they were a funk band in the late 70s. MF Doom, the rap artist MF Doom, he's used a lot of their music in his samples, and I would definitely love to get them. They're Swedish, actually, a Swedish funk band, and they came out in the late 70s. They don't have a whole lot out, but they have a lot of great music, and I would love to get that. The reason why I think vinyl is imperative, even in 2014, is because a lot of artists who are not even artists but DJs, the sound that they use to get their music across, sometimes it's not all perfect digitized. There's a certain authentic sound that comes from vinyl that no other sound can produce. And I want to start a segment which I'm thinking about titles for. I'm coming up with something maybe called Waxmatics. Basically, it'll be a couple of segment videos just showcasing different folks from around my area or maybe beyond who collect vinyl. I'm talking about 45s, anything, from back in the day. Because like I said, a lot of people don't appreciate vinyl. But I think those people who do appreciate vinyl, their hearts are so in love with music to the point where they don't care how long ago it came from, or they don't care where the sound comes from. And I think with vinyl, you just get that certain sound that is just authentic. It's just an authentic sound, and so many artists use music from vinyl, from artists from long ago. They use those sounds and they sample them for their music, the music that they put out now. There's so many different artists that utilize vinyl to get what they want from it. And I feel like it should be showcased a lot more. I feel like it should have a platform. So that's the reason why I want to come out with this segment, just to show people that there are indeed people who, love to collect records and they appreciate them, because there's nothing wrong with being able to do that and still having, some digital things here and there. But I do love my vinyl, and I hope to be able to, get a fan base from it, and I hope to be able to draw those folks in who love vinyl just as much as everyone else. The way I determine, or how I discern from the vinyl collectors and how I collect. I know there's some that just collect vinyl, and then there's some that, you know, because some people take their vinyl and they transfer it over into digitization, because there, of course, now is a way to be able to do that. You can get a machine and put your record on there, and then you can transfer, the machine can transfer onto your Mac or PC into digitized music, and you can take it wherever you want. To me, that's a great idea too. I have no problem being able to do that. I have, you know, I'm not saying that I think that folks that collect vinyl are any different from those that collect digitally or beyond. I think anyone who collects music, period, no matter what format it is, I think that they're great people. You know, I think that as long as you have a heart for music, it doesn't really matter where it comes from. I'm just putting a platform out there for the folks that do collect, you know, vinylly, if that's not even a word, but do collect, you know, in a vinyl format. Just showing the history of whence it came. That's basically what the, you know, purpose of me doing the segment is. So these are some of the artists that I like to listen to. Like I said, these are like a small stack of artists that I collected. Thanks to my lovely camera woman, Jennifer. She is also a vinyl collector. You know, she loaned me, you know, Sergio Mendes and the Brazil 66. Very, very big fan of his. He's worked with artists nowadays from Pharrell to Erykah Badu. Definitely love him. You know, this is Greatest Hits. But yeah, I'm a very big fan of his. I'm also a very big fan of show tunes. I'm eclectic like that. I love show tunes. I love, like I said, I do love jazz as well, but I love a lot of show tunes. I love music that makes you reminisce, from like old shows back in the day, All in the Family, things of that nature. I'm an 80s baby, but I love 70s music. I love 70s music. I'm a huge fan of 70s music. I love a lot of cult movies. Big fan of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like I said, I got this from a gentleman who sold me like over 200 of his records for $40, and this is what was in there. I was very happy to see that. Also have good old Saturday Night Fever, the Bee Gees. Everybody remembers John Travolta. Big fan of that movie. Who doesn't? I mean, I don't know too many people who doesn't like that movie. A lot of the dancing choreography was awesome in that. I was able to run across this. Like I said, I am a very big jazz fan. Lena Horne live on Broadway. Now, I have never seen this before, but I was like, wow. I definitely am a big fan of hers, and to find this record was a blessing. So when I saw this, I was like, thank you, vinyl gods. So she looks beautiful on the cover. Like I said, one of the reasons why I also like vinyl is because a lot of times when you look at the covers, the album covers have like some of the best graphic art. You know, some of these, I'm not, you know, downtrodden, but some of the, you know, CDs that you find nowadays, they don't really have that much thought put into how things are designed. When you see 70s covers or 60s covers, you know, a lot of thought is put into what they present on the covers, and that's what I dig about some of the vinyl records. Love the Carpenters. I'm a very big fan of the Carpenters. You know, the front is just very simple, very, you know, some would say plain, but, you know, it stands out a lot the way the topography is. So I'm a big fan of them as well. Big fan of Simon and Garfunkel. And these are some of their greatest hits. You know, these guys are, nowadays, you know, even in hip-hop, they are very big as well. Their music is very big. There they go on the back. So I was glad to find this as well. And yes, I actually do love Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow is a very soulful dude. A lot of people wouldn't think that. Well, some folks I know may not think that. But yeah, Barry Manilow, he's a man. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's pimp right there. Love Blondie. Blondie, back in the 80s, she was a soulful, soulful chick. A lot of people don't think about her too often, but she's a very, very soulful chick. I love this. I love her. I love the way, she is here with her band, and I love the way the front and the back cover look. A lot of people say Tina Marie was probably the first soulful white chick to rap, but she also rapped a little bit too. She brought a little hip hop to her game as well, so I love her. Got some Donna Summer. Gotta love Donna Summer. 70s disco. She brought it. She brought it big time. I love her. I love her style. I'm a big thrift store shopper as well, and I love like sequins and old school fashion. And she brought it in the 70s, front and back with her newsboy hat on. Definitely love the cover, and she looks beautiful on here. May she rest in peace as well. And we got some Eartha Kitt. Yes, Martha's Dolly. Eartha. She was, a lot of people, I mean, not a lot of people, but some folks don't know that, she was a great singer, and she was a great performer. I know some people are like, wait a minute, what? Eartha? Yeah, Eartha, she did it all. She did it all, and I love the way she looks on this cover, too. She just looks really beautiful on here, and I really appreciate this album. I was surprised to find this as well, so it's another gem. And last but not least, well, nope, we got another one back here, but we got Phil Collins. I liked Phil when he was with Genesis. However, Phil solo was also gone. He was also good. Soulful, white boy soul right here. He was definitely in there, and amongst the blue-eyed soul folks. I definitely liked him on. Like I said, I liked him when he was with Genesis, but a lot of folks may not agree with that. But I think he was soulful solo as well. But You Can't Hurry Love. Very good song. Of course, he recreated the song, but through Motown. But I think he did a good job with it. So, big fan of him. And Thelma Houston. Yes, the beautiful Thelma Houston, mother of Whitney Houston. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. I'm a fan of hers as well. I haven't listened to a whole lot of her music. I know she started off being gospel, but I think she kind of like, transferred over to the soul a little bit, along with Whitney. But, I think she's always been a great performer as well. I'm a fan of hers. But yeah, rest in peace to her daughter. Anniversary just passed of her death. But yeah, I think she did a good job with the cover of it. She looking all I don't know how to describe this, but she looks good on this. So I'm definitely a fan of hers as well. So those are pretty much what I like to listen to. Like I say, hopefully you guys will see more in the near future.